you have our commitment and our partnership to make significant progress together.
Welcome to the Global Health Catalyst series. And with me is Dr. Francis Hasford. Dr. Francis, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you, Vivian. It's a pleasure to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you as well. But before we get into the details, tell us a little bit more about yourself, what you currently do, and how it ties into the Global Health Catalyst Summit and global health in general.
All right, thanks, Vivian. So I'm a medical physicist. I've been involved in medical physics for the past 15 years or so. So currently, I'm the director of one of the institutes under the Ghana Atomic Energy Commission. The name of the institute is the Radiological and Medical Sciences Research Institute. So basically, our work is on research and clinical service delivery by using radiations and isotopic techniques to diagnose and to treat cancers and the rest of the diseases. So that is what I currently do. But alongside, I've been involved in medical physics activities all over in Africa and in the world. So I served as the head of medical physics under the University of Ghana, which is a regional designated center for the International Atomic Energy Agency, where we train medical physicists from all over Africa. So they send their trainees or their fellows to us, and then we train them, then they go back to their countries to practice. I also serve as a project scientific consultant for the International Atomic Energy Agency concerning activities of medical physicists in the African region. And I've been involved in quite a number of studies on the African continent, focusing on medical physics activities, the professional practice, the education and training, and workforce, looking at the workforce of medical physicists in the African region. I also serve as a vice president for the Federation of African Medical Physics Organization, which is the regional medical physics body for the African region. And this regional body is part of the International Organization for Medical Physics, which is the IOMP, where I also serve as an executive committee member. And then I also serve as a vice president for the Ghana Society for Medical Physics, which is Ghana's body for medical physics professionals, and then serve on the Allied Health Professions Council, which is a regulatory body for medical physics in Ghana. I've been serving on quite a number of committees around the world on medical physics activities, development, clinical practice, and the rest. So briefly, this is what I do.
Briefly, sir, you are busy. You are a very busy person. And, you know, the amount of work that you are doing and what you're carrying on your shoulders is so immense. But we appreciate, you know, the Son of Africa taking on these responsibilities that are really necessary, especially in our struggling healthcare systems on the continent. So thank you. Let's start there. Thank you for the work that you do.
Welcome.
Going back to the summit, you will be a speaker. What are you going to be talking about? And what are some of the collaborations you're hoping to see develop at the summit?
All right. So at the summit, I'm itching to attend the summit. And at the summit, I'm going to speak about a collaboration that my university, which is the University of Ghana, and then the radiotherapy departments in Ghana are having with University of Pennsylvania. So essentially, I've been involved for quite a number of years, a few years now, let's see, 3-4 years now. I've been on a project together with Professor Avery of UPenn. And so we are working at how to develop the medical physics program to the next level. You know, the medical physics program has been a regional designated center of the International Atomic Energy Agency, as I mentioned earlier on, And so we train medical physicists. Apart from the local students that we train, we also train students from other countries. So it's at that point in time where we want to move to the next level. And so we are currently having a project with Stephen Avery towards moving to the next level, where we are looking at having medical physics students from UPenn visit Ghana, students from Ghana also visit UPenn, faculty exchange, and then other projects that we have coming up.
Well, and are there other opportunities for collaborating with other African countries? I'm from Uganda, so I'm selfishly asking.
Sure, we currently have a number of collaborations, actually. So Ghana has assisted Zimbabwe, for example, to start a medical physics program. And on that project, so I happen to visit Zimbabwe almost every year to teach in their medical physics program. So we are trying to also help Zimbabwe, for example, raise their medical physics to that level of the regional designated center status. And then we have other collaborations in South Africa, one university in Pretoria, we have with a university in Kenya. We have lots of collaborations on the African continent. So we are looking at having more collaborations. Actually, we see ourselves as privileged in this position because since we started the medical physics program in 2004, the training in Ghana, we've been able to develop the human capital. And so now we are running the program on our own. And we are looking at also supporting other countries within Africa to also move to that level. So we are open for collaborations.
Absolutely. And the reason I asked is because I mean, in your position, since you're taking leadership in one area, building that capacity in Ghana and now Zimbabwe, I see this as a possible catalytic thing that could be rolled out in other continents as well. I mean, other countries in Africa. So, and with the Global Health Platform, I think this is a great opportunity for other countries to learn from you and partner with you. And hopefully we'll make it one big happy family, not only on the continent of Africa, but everywhere in the world.
Sure, and we are open to institutions from Uganda as well. I have friends in Uganda whom I've worked with on some projects at the International Atomic Energy Agency level. And so we are open to support every country, just as we are also looking at other countries to collaborate with and move up the ladder. So it's a win-win situation for everyone.
Absolutely. And that's what it's all about at the Global Health GHC, win-win collaboration.
Yeah.
Now, is there anything particular you'll be looking out for in addition to what you just said, something that we haven't talked about at the GHC?
I'm looking forward to network as usual. Last year, it was a great opportunity. I met quite a number of people, had some networks. I'm looking forward to meet many other participants and then to network, and then so that we all can put forces together and then support the global health agenda.
Absolutely. And I look forward to engaging with you at the summit and beyond.
Sure.
Again, thank you for everything you do. Thank you for making time to speak with me this morning. And, and for everything you do for Motherland.
All right. It's a pleasure.
And to our viewers, look out for more, series on global health catalysts and global health in general. Thank you for watching. Till next time.